It's always easy to focus on the negative. For example, you can watch the news, you can see all the news, TV, radio, and these online media pages and websites. They're always focusing on the negative, so it is easier to focus on the negative than to focus on the positive, because as a human, you're always looking for challenges to tackle, and it is easier to complain other than to go out and do all the work. But you see, when you focus on the positive, okay, I mean, like when you focusing on the negative, doesn't just mean that everything happening in your life is negative. There are also positive things, very many positive things that are happening in your life that you can choose to focus on, only that people choose to focus on the negative. For example, the fact that you're breathing is itself a blessing, though many people don't focus on it and don't take it as a blessing as they should be doing. Another thing is that when you keep watching these news on social media, on TV, on the radio, it adds to your brain that so you mean everything happening in the world is negative. So you will not take the time to focus on the positive that is happening in your life. And it has an effect on the brain, and it also means like everything that happens, however positive it is, you always see it in the negative side. That will affect your brain, and you live in a life of scarcity, a life of being ungrateful. Yet there are very many things you should be grateful for. And I think it's time to change and you can focus on the positive. There are very many ways to focus on the positives that are happening in your life. For example, what I use, like in my bedroom, I have sticky notes. I use sticky notes of everything that is happening in my life that is positive, so that every time I wake up, that's the first thing I see, so that I can be reminded that not everything happening is negative. So that when you wake up and the first thing you see is that there are very many positive things that are happening in your life and that you should be grateful for, it gives you that mood like you should be tackling what you have to do for that day. You should keep going. It puts you in a mood of starting up with your work that very day, that at that very time. And that has worked for me. I think that's the first step I use. And then another thing you can do is unfollow all the pages and websites that capitalize on negative news to catch people's attention, because there are very many. There are very many websites, social media pages that use negative news to capture attention of their viewers. And when you keep on watching such things, it puts you in a negative mindset. You find that you're thinking about everything negative. And another thing, you should stop watching news that don't concern what you do. Does not mean that you stop watching the news there and then. It means that you watch the news that concern you. For example, like if you're a forex trader, watching news about currencies is something that you should not stop, because it is going to help you to develop in your forex trading. And if you are not a forex trader, you shouldn't be watching news about currencies, because all it will do is frustrate you. And for example, another thing, if you're a social media influencer, you can follow the influencers that are truly showing how they are doing their thing, the behind the scenes, not those ones that just flash pictures of the finished work so that you can keep viewing finished work instead of going there and doing your own videos that should be benefiting you and your channel. For example, if you're a YouTuber, you should visit YouTube to watch how can I improve my videos, how can I generate more people to talk with, how can I build a community, how can I earn from my content, such things. Another thing, if you're a musician, you can keep searching about news about how to improve the music, how to record better music, how to sell your music, and trends in the music business. But doesn't mean that you should go offline there and then. And then another thing is that you should feed your brain or only thoughts that show how grateful you are in life. Feed your brain of positive thoughts. For example, you can say, yeah, for the fact I'm breathing, that's a thing to be grateful for. Or you can say for the fact that, yes, I'm at this school, I'm studying, I'm having this job. Yeah, be grateful. It's a positive thing. Very many people are not in a position that you are. They don't have where to sleep. If the fact that you can get where to sleep, you're even watching this video, you have a phone, you have a computer, you can access the internet, you have Wi-Fi or data, is in fact a blessing that you should be grateful for and thank God for. And another thing, you should break down your goals into small approachable steps. For example, when you have a big goal, when you keep approaching that big goal as the big goal itself, you'll be frustrated. Breaking down the goal into small steps that you can take and taking them daily, it will help you to work in the long term. But still, in another thing, when you are approaching your goal, that big goal that you are looking forward to achieving, another thing, you should celebrate those small wins. Get a new job, celebrate it. You achieved something, celebrate it, however small it is. It gives you that positive inner feeling, and it keeps you going in whatever moments you be going through. And yeah, I think when you follow those steps I've given you, it will help you to be in a positive mindset, to have a positive mindset, positive flow, so that you can keep on doing your work, being grateful and being overall happy in your life. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are here. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. If you like this video, you can click on the like button, and if you have a comment. If you want me to comment on the topics you want me to make another video on, so that we can grow together. Thank you.